I'm going to give you a little tutorial. Now, one of the most common things that I get in my classes is women asking me how to tone their arms and how to do a press up. And obviously, as women, we're not as strong as men. It's just a fact of life. We're a lot stronger in our lower body. Men are a lot stronger in their upper body. So what happens is a lot of women avoid doing these exercises because number one, they don't like them. Number two, they just find them really, really difficult. So this is going to be a little tutorial to show you how to do a press up correctly and in a way that is manageable, all right? So that's all it's going to be, very, very simple. I'm going to show you now, and then later on you can look at some of my other videos that have got the work in, and you can adjust and do the modifications that I show you to make sure that you get that workout that you need, all right? So here we go. First thing is press up, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to start kneeling. All right, and this is to test your body strength. Now, I'm assuming that you're not used to doing press-ups. Obviously, if you do hundreds of press-ups and you're fit and healthy, then you don't really need to see this, but there might be a few tips for you. But if you're not used to doing them, or you're scared of them, or you don't like them, this is what you're going to do. So first thing is kneeling. You're going to make sure the knees are under your hips, that the hands are under the shoulders, first of all, so you can feel the weight. Yeah, you can feel the weight of the upper body there in those arms. Now, all I'm going to ask you to do now is to take the hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, all right, but still keep the weight on them. Now, this is the very, very first level, very, very simple, all right? So you're going to keep the knees where they are. You're going to let the weight really sink into the heels of the hands, and then you're going to breathe in, and you're just going to lower down towards the floor. You're letting the elbows go out, and then you're going to breathe out as you come back up. Yeah, so that's really simple. Now, most people can do this. I've got ladies in one of my classes. I have a lady who's 80 years old, and she does this press up. So if she can do it, you can do it. All right, so we're going to show you one more time. You're going to breathe in. You're going to lower down. All right, your weight is supported by your legs, and then you're going to breathe out to come back up. All right, so that's one way that you can do it. And the second way to do it is to take the knees back. All right, so you're going to take the knees back. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging. So you're coming into what we call a modified plank. So you're going to bring the body forward. So you've got almost like a straight line down the body here. So you don't want to bottom out like this. You want to bottom under. All right, so then you're going to come here. You're going to feel that weight in the wrists once again. And then it's the same idea. You're going to inhale, you're going to lower down towards the mat, you're going to exhale to push back up. And I can really feel that in my arms and chest. You know, so you can get a really good workout that way. So you're inhaling to lower, and you're going to exhale to push up. Okay, so that's the wide arm press up. And then the other modification I'm going to show you is the narrow arm press up. Now, one of the things that women always say to me is they want to tone here. Yeah, this bit under here. Now, I've got pretty toned arms, as you can see, and I can tell you now, I never ever lift any weights. I don't use any dumbbells, nothing like that. Everything I do is body weight. Okay, so these are the exercises I do to get these kind of arms. All right, so this is the narrow arms. This is going to work the back of the arm. Modification for you, all right? So the modification is knees under the hips. Hands are in line with the shoulders now, so straight line down. And you're going to think about your elbows pointing backwards, all right? So they're pointing directly behind you. You're going to keep them close to the body. I always think with this, it's like you're sticking your bottom out. So if you kind of feel that, that's kind of really the position. And then you're going to lower down. You're going to think of your elbows going back, and it's like you're just going down towards the mat. You can feel it in the back of the arms, and you're going to press back up. And what I find is if you emphasize feeling it here in the heels of the hands, that tends to activate your triceps. Okay, so you're going to inhale and exhale. And then the little bit more challenging is to take those knees back into your modified plank. Okay, so your shins are down. You're in a nice straight line. You've got to remember as well, we don't want to round it back, okay? So you've got to draw the shoulders down. You can see with me, my elbows can be a little bit hyperextended, so make sure that you don't over straighten your elbows, all right? And the elbows are going to bend, they're going to go backwards. You're going to inhale to lower, exhale to push up. Inhale to lower, exhale to push up. All right, and those are the 2 modifications you can do for any kind of press up. And if you're a woman watching, don't avoid doing press ups. They are really, really good for your body. So give it a go. Let me know how you get on.